This week's movie is meant to be a fantasy drama thriller, but I think it's one of the funniest things I've seen in a long while, and I don't think I'm the only one to think this. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Does it look alright to you? I don't know. It has been growing a bit weird. You don't think it should look green? Yeah, it's an odd colour, isn't it? When anything looks green on the body, probably not a good sign. Yeah. Don't know. I don't want to see your green things. I don't want to see it. Oh, hello there.
Ooh, lad. It's your boy, Ray Fandango.
Hello, all, and welcome. Thank you for returning. I hope you've had a splendid time since we've last seen each other. I know that I have, because I've watched this week's movie. Do you like movies? Well, you've come to the right place. So step inside, sit down, take your shoes off, make yourself comfortable. I'll stick the kettle on, and I'll whip you up a nice plate of biscuits. I love movies. I'll watch the good ones. I'll watch the bad ones. I'll watch the old ones, and I'll watch new ones. Why? Because why not? I love movies. This one was recommended to me by a friend a while ago, and I've always wanted to get into it, but I just don't know. I just thought, oh, it looks a bit too drabby, and boy, was I wrong, because this film is a comedy. It has to be. It's absolutely ridiculous. Some of the scenes are just laugh out loud funny, and I don't care what the director says or anyone involved. It's a comedy, and that's that. So let's have a little deep down. Little deep down? I'll deep down your mum. So let's stop dilly-dallying, okay? Let's get into this. Hello. This week's film is, of course, the 2019 film The Lighthouse, starring Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. It's, like I said, the genre is meant to be a drama, fantasy, thriller. And yes, there are elements of that, and I can see where the director was trying to go with it. But there are some scenes that are just insane, and I love it, if I'm honest, I really do. The premise itself is Robert Pattinson is this fresh new guy that's been taken to this lighthouse in an island in the middle of nowhere by an elderly supervisor played by Willem Dafoe. And over time, he starts seeing different things and starts hearing things. And he's only there for about 4 weeks, and then they get trapped there. And oh boy, does it start going downhill from there. You know, Willem Dafoe is clearly mad, and he plays this character oh so well. I mean, everything he says is just funny. I don't know, like, yeah, maybe if you're in the scenario, you'd probably be like, what is going on? Please keep this man away from me. But watching it from the comfort of my own home, I'm like, go on, laddie, rip that guy a new one.
Let Neptune strike ye dead, Winslow!
I don't even know where to start with the scenes, because some of them are just great. I think for a film that goes on for an hour and 50 minutes and only really stars two people, you're captivated. I just couldn't wait to see how it all ended. Of course, you've got the scene where Robert Pattinson bludgeons a seagull to death. Like boom, 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 and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and it just keeps going, because this seagull's been sort of pecking at him and really messing with him, and he's just had enough of it. And well, if anything Willem Dafoe has got to say about it, that's really where the trouble starts. Of course, their accents throughout the whole thing.
Dare ye contradict me, you dog?
Now look here. I ain't never intended to be no housewife nor slave in taking this job. And it ain't right.
I can't really tell. I think Willem Dafoe's is not too bad, but I can't really tell what he's saying sometimes, And so when you're trying to figure out what he's saying, he just talks in riddles.
Rhymed and bedabbled. Should pale death with treble dread make the ocean caves our bed.
Hey, look, I might not be the smartest man in the world, but I really wish I'd had subtitles, because some of the stuff was just and beige and blue. There's the scene where because obviously what's happening is they're slowly descending into madness, and when the rations go, all they've got left is to start drinking, and they just start drinking, and that's just sort of the thing. They do a bit of the Lighthouse during the day and then drink all night, and that's the only time they sort of really like each other. And Robert Pattinson says that he doesn't like his cooking, and he's just like, "No, lad, you must like me lobster. You said you like me lobster." And then he goes, "No, I hate it." And then he just goes on this tirade for about 2 minutes of just how he should be crawled through the depths of the ocean and then dragged through and then pissed on by a whale and have his eyes plucked out, and it just goes on for so long. Willem Dafoe is just constantly gaslighting Robert Pattinson. He'll do something crazy and they'll be like, "Oh, lad, I've just seen you just chop up that boat for no reason. I've seen you, lad. I've seen you do it." And then Robert Pattinson's just like, "Maybe it was me. I don't know." Willem Dafoe turns into a dog. But Robert Pattinson just punches him silly, and then he just sort of turns into a dog, like not a human dog, like an actual dog, but he acts like a dog, and he sort of puts him in a lead, and he puts him in the ground, and that's sort of how he dies. He just gets mud chucked on him until he dies. Well, you think he's dead anyway. Spoiler alert. And you know what? It's very stunning to look at. The direction is actually really pretty. I can only imagine that these two just sort of had the blast doing this, because when them two are just getting drunk and just like either beating each other up or dancing or hugging each other, it's absolutely insane to watch. And I loved it. Like it's definitely up there for one of my top comedies. And I know it's not, but I'm saying you right now, if you watch it and you don't laugh, there's got to be something wrong with you. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you have a grand time. I really do.
It's definitely one that I would recommend. It's going to be up there for now. From now on, I'm definitely going to just recommend it to people to have a giggle to. Tell me what your thoughts were. Did you think it was funny? Did you think it was a drama and a thriller? Do you agree that their accents were absolutely all over the place and you actually couldn't understand what they're saying? But anyway, let me know. Comment, like, share, do all that jazz.
Or I'll get you, laddie. Because look at you. Look at you. What are you doing with your life if you're not bloody commenting?
And as always, I'll bring you in for a little bit of Ray Fandango's Food for Thought. Now, this one is, it's something that I found a fair few years ago, and I've not tested it scientifically, and I've not tested it on many people. But the ball of your hand fits perfectly into your eye socket. Now, I don't know if that was meant to be, if that is significant in any way, shape or form, but it's just something that I learned, that it just fits right in there. Just nestles in. Look at that. Please let me know. Try it at home and see if it does. And if it doesn't, I need to know, because this should be the start of some sort of scientific experiment. All right. I might have just figured something out. Maybe humans were meant to walk around with the balls of their hand in their eyes. Maybe. All right, folks, that is it. That'll be for me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a good rest of your week. Okay, that's enough. Shoo, get on, get going, get out of here, you. Okay, and remember, stay weird. All right, show it to me then. Oh my God, that's not green. That's like all the colors of the rainbow, all the bad colors of the rainbow. Oh, mate, how long have you had that? Oh, that is rough. Jesus Christ, get that cut off. Cut it off now. Oh, all right, yeah, I'm going.